morning, Fly Babies. This is your daily recording. This is Kat, your Fly Lady, and I'm here today to give you peace in your life, control in your home, and to help you learn how to finally love yourself. I hope those are things that you would like to have in your life. They're things that I want in my life, and that's why I say it every time, because I want to remind you why you're doing this. Okay, let's start with our routines. After our routines, we're going to put our children, if we have any, through their routines, and then our animals or pets or whatever else you're doing, if it's your garden, through their routine, all right, or its routine. And then go ahead, and that's a short routine, a daily thing you do every morning. And then when you're done, you're ready for your day. So if you're staying home, you're going to start with the second and third layers of your cake. In this 3-layer cake of routines, basic, weekly, plan, and zone. If you're going to work, you're going to go to work. Okay, once you're at work, you're going to do your routine at work, which is to greet everyone, get something to drink, go to your nice clean desk, open your control journal, start your day. Don't forget to check and see how you're doing so far, because the end of the week is here. Any accomplishments go at the back of this report so that you have it every month. You have a report that says what you've accomplished. For your things that are happening today, it's Friday, so it's our car and purse day. Super simple day. Just run out on your lunch hour with a bag from your desk and clean out your car. Hopefully you don't have to, and you've learned how to stop that from happening. By when you stop your car and take the keys out, that's your reminder. You're going to look around and take anything out of the car that you've brought in. It won't be a lot because you've just gotten in and just getting out. So it's not like you're going to have 5 days worth of things. You're going to have just what you just brought in. So take it out. Handle it when you get home or to your office. Don't leave it laying around. We have to finish the process. Then you can take care of your purse at work. You don't have to dump it out in front of everyone. Just dig through it, get everything organized, get the trash out, bag up anything that doesn't belong in there in a little plastic bag and stick it down in a spot so when you get home you can complete the process with that as well. All right, for your zone, we're in zone 3. This is the last day of zone 3. That is the bathroom and one other room. I think we've been talking about the children's room, but you can pick a room if you finished with your bathroom and deep clean that room. So let's say it's the children's room, and let's say you have one more thing you want to do in there, and that is to, I don't know, clean the window. Okay, so you run in there, well, let's get home. So when we get home, we know that's in our mind. Also in our mind, our plan, and maybe write it down, it's even better. Written seems to be more confirming, committed, making you more committed, right? It's more of a contract with yourself. So write it down what you're going to do when you go home. We're on the 5th day. If you've broken your weekly home blessing from Monday into groups, then we're in the 5th day of things to do. So let's say you've already done your bed, you've dusted, you've cleaned the spots off of the glass, you've emptied the garbage, and today we're going to vacuum. That's a 10-minute vacuum of the whole house. Sorry, 10-minute vacuum of the whole house, or if you use a dry duster for the floor, okay, or a split, 5 minutes and 5 minutes, like my house, upstairs carpeted, downstairs hardwood. So it's a split, 5 minutes upstairs, 5 minutes downstairs, quick. It's a commitment, right? All right, so here's what you're going to do. When you get home, you're going to start your laundry because you haven't done it today. Or maybe you started it, maybe it's on a timer, I don't know, but do something with your laundry. Make sure you have your ear out for it so you can hear when it's ready to put in the dryer or it's ready to come out of the dryer, warm and sweet. Fold it or hang it up and put it away. No more mouthful more. Next, we're going to go through, while that's doing, because it's going to be doing its own thing. You're not going to have to stand there and scrub the clothes. They're doing their own thing. So you just get them going. You're going to go through an inch of paper. Again, we're not handling it. We are sorting it into stacks of handle and file and trash. Okay? Shred, whatever. Recycle, please. Don't get into semantics on this. We're just going to take care of it, and you know what I mean. Next, we're going to go to the kitchen, and we're going to start our supper. I don't care if it's too early for supper. We're going to start it so that when it's time to eat, we're not just now making it, and we're going to eat dinner at 8 o'clock at night, right before the kids go to bed. So we're going to make dinner while dinner is cooking. In other words, it's simmering, or it's in the oven, or it's in the crock pot. We're not just going to stand there. or waste our time on our phone. We're going to run, go do that 5 minutes upstairs, 5 minutes downstairs, or 10 minutes total of vacuuming and or dust mopping your floors. We're not mopping, we're dry mopping, we're dusting, okay, the floors. Next, you're going to do the 5 minute, or you could do this last, doesn't matter, whichever way you do it, but these two things are going to happen. The one step of your weekly home blessing hour that you haven't done yet, and the one thing in the zone, okay? Next, we're going, oh, and also I want you to think about this before you go home. Can you delegate any of that? Is it easy enough? Everything we do is pretty easy. Is your child tall enough to reach it? Is it something they can do for you while you're doing the other thing? So you're both working, so you're doing zone 3 and they're doing the weekly home blessing hour, or vice versa. You know, think about that. All right, next is finish supper. And then once you eat supper, everyone's going to come and say, you're going to say, let's clean the kitchen. Let's clean the kitchens. We do it every night. There's no question. This is what we do. It's like we don't question whether or not we flush the toilet. We flush the toilet. We clean the kitchen together. Let's do it. Come on. It's almost like there's no discussion about this. This is just what we do. You just ate. That's yours. Rinse it off. Put it in the dishwasher. While I'm doing this, you can wipe that. Simple. Nothing hard, nothing mean, just firm but kind. Be kind. And remember that you've already set consequences. Anyone at any time can say, I'm not doing that. That's fine. Then you're choosing the consequence, which you will have to enforce. That's not fun. Some things aren't fun, but it makes, you know what, nothing worthwhile is easy. Nothing worthwhile is easy. The hard part of any of the things that we're doing here is emotional. The physical part of this is simple. Remember that. Okay, now let me talk to my at-home fly babies. We'll all come together. So at-homers, what are you going to do? Get up and do your morning routines, all of those, with your children, with your pets, on your farm, in your garden, whatever it is. Get those morning things done quickly. Embrace the moment, though. When I say quickly, I don't mean that you're going to be frenzied through these things. You're going to be enjoying the movement. You're going to embrace the moment. The thing that I mean by hurry is stay focused. Stay on point. Get it done, right? Because none of it takes long. I don't care if you're enjoying every moment of the movement. It doesn't take long to wipe a sink. Zoop. Okay? Next, we're going to do our children's routines where we talked about the garden or the dog or whatever it is we're taking care of. Next, we're going to do our second layer of our cake. That was our first layer. Our second layer is our basic weekly plan, and today that is car and purse day. So let's go take care of it real quick. Dash out to the car. If you have kids at home, bring them with you. Point out their things, have them put their things in a bag, you put yours in a bag, and then have a conversation about, wow, this isn't going to happen anymore from now on. When I take the key out of the car, who's going to remind me that it's time to pick up? Somebody be my reminder. It's your job. Okay, awesome. I know you're going to do a great job at that. Now, you're going to know too, but it's going to set their head, right? So we're going to get all our trash out every time, but today we're getting it out now, and all of our belongings. Next, you're going to do your purse. So just go dump it out on the table. Take everything, or the floor, or the bed. Just be careful of the bedspread. If you have an ink pen in there or something that's going to cause discoloration that will stain the bed, just be careful. Because sometimes we have things in there that we're sorry that we dumped it out, because now we have a mess. So dump it out on a table, a hard surface, and put everything back in where you want it. Throw your trash away, put everything else away. Complete your process. That's the most important thing. Next, we're going to do our zone. So in zone 3, it's the bathroom and one other room. So we've done with the bathroom. We're working on the other room. I just chose children's room. You could choose any room you want. I just chose the thing in the children's room, the window, or the blinds, whichever. Okay? All right, that's a 5-minute job. We are not taking blinds down. Like in the old days when I was a kid, we had metal Venetian blinds. They had to come down and be soaked in bleachy water in the tub. Those days are over. We are dusting these every week with our fly duster, our little feather duster. So they're never really dirty, but occasionally you might want to wipe them one way and wipe them the other way. That's it. No more of that crazy kind of cleaning, not necessary. All right, next, we're going to have our dinner, right? Well, you're going to do your laundry this morning. That's the other thing I forgot to say. You're putting that on in the morning, and you're doing your paper, just like we talked about. This is an inch from here to here, so between my fingers, that much. That's going to give you, what did I say before? A ridiculous amount of feet that will be accomplished in a year. Let's do the math. That is 2 feet a month. That is 24 feet a year. 24 feet. Do you have 24 feet of paper? Probably not. So you know you're going to have it all gone. You won't be doing that inch anymore. Isn't that exciting? All right, that's it. Now we're going to do our after dinner routine. So you're going to start dinner. After dinner, everybody's going to come together and clean, just like I talked to with the fly babies at work, because we're all the same. We're at home. That's an emotional challenge sometimes, but you can do this because you're the CEO. You're not a child. You're in charge. Somebody has to drive the wagons. It's you, okay? After dinner, we're going to do our after dinner routines, everyone. If you're tired, please do yours. I mean, not after dinner routines. Of course, we're going to do that. We just talked about it. We're going to do our before bed routines. If you're exhausted, please take care of yourself first, then take care of your children. Don't forget to look at your planner every day, morning and night, and sometimes in the middle of the day, to see what you've planned. Remember about committing to yourself by writing it down. That makes a big difference. See what you have to wear tomorrow. Make sure you hang your clothes up. Is there something you're skipping in each of your routines? Try to focus on that thing. Don't just be aware, but focus on that thing and make it a point to do that as well. Because what happens when you leave something out over and over, that's the habit. So we're going to break the habit by making it a point, by focusing on it, by taking our clothes from our closet and hanging them on the hook if that's what we're missing. All right, have a fabulous day. I think you're beautiful, and I can't wait to see what you're doing by making comments below, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. Bye, and don't forget, you are beautiful.